cook dinner with me for the first time in a week because the children have been staying with their nan, so I've not cooked for a week. I do not like cooking when I don't have kids, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, I browned the mince off and added an onion. I use 2 cartons of passata. Then I'll just give it all a mix together. I then add some salt and pepper. And I add 2 OXO cubes. I absolutely love that pot. I get them from Costco's and they're so much cheaper than getting them out the shop. I think that a whole pot is like £6, so what a bargain. And it's normally filled to the top. I then add in some mixed herbs. Even that big pot is from Costco's as well, and I think they're like £2 something. And I've had that for a long time. So when it runs out, I'll be definitely getting that again. Anyway, this is the rest of what I add in. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I don't always add that aromat, but I added it last time, so I thought, I'll just add it this time. Right, for the garlic bread, I got these out the freezer and defrosted them. So they're just ciabatta rolls. I cut them in half like this, lay them on a baking tray. And then you want to get a bowl and some butter. I always forget, but really you should get the butter out a while before you do this. Just put it in the bowl and let it like soften up because it's easier to stir. And then I add plenty of garlic again, some mixed herbs and some parsley. And then you just want to give this a mix together. Like I said, it would be easier if it was softer, but I just keep mixing and it does eventually soften. And then with your spoon, just spread it over each ciabatta roll like this. And then once I've done that, I'll just go over a bit more with the parsley and just, put some all over. And then I always do half and half, so I do half with cheese and then half just normal. Because sometimes the kids like it with cheese and sometimes they like it without, so I'll just do both and then they've got the option. And then I'll just put them in the oven for around 10 minutes. And look at them, absolutely delicious. It's so nice when you make it like this. I prefer it so much. And look at my new bowls. I'm absolutely in love. They're pasta bowls and I've wanted these for ages. And I finally got the last 3 in the shop, so I'm well happy. They're so pretty. I think I slightly overcooked the pasta, but never mind. So then I'll just add the minced meat on top. And then I'll just add some cheese all over. And then that is ready. And then I'll just